raise your hand if you've worked in a low-skill position. This is retail, customer service, restaurants even, everything like that. These are the positions that I think I don't have to say in Victoria we have a labor shortage in. I worked for 3 restaurants and we decided to open a 3rd without even having fully staffed 2 of them. So with these positions here, you will find thousands and thousands of posts on Indeed, not even just for Victoria, but for Nanaimo, for all of BC, I think at this point, all saying hiring. So these people are hiring for these positions. So it's gotten to the point, why should they work for us over the competitors? So why should they work for us? And that comes to, there's so many restaurants, so I work for restaurants. I've always worked for restaurants pretty much. And in Victoria, we've got thousands of restaurants. Do you know how hard it is to compete with thousands of restaurants? It is ridiculous trying to get someone to come in for even an interview. Well, here's the thing. Because we've got this labor shortage, we are no longer interviewing these people. They are interviewing us. Like, this is the big thing. We are no longer, as much as we're conducting these interviews, we're the ones being interviewed. And it's shown in these connections. So this connection is the interview. It's our one-on-one connection. It's our first real conversation with this person. And how are we going to tell them to come work for us over some other place? Because we can give them some same spiel of like why we're great and everything like that. But honestly, they're looking at us like this. Like, really? I heard this thing from the other 3 restaurants I've applied to today. So why are they going to work for us? And as I was sitting in interviews when I first started in my position, because I've only been in my position for about 6 months now, and started to sit in on interviews, asking what people's strengths and weaknesses are, oh my goodness, they put me to sleep. Because let's be honest, everyone has that bullshit answer they found either off the internet or something like that. We were all tired. So let's ask questions that spark intuition. Why would they want to work for us? Let's ask the right questions. So one of those questions could be, what is their desired work culture? What are they looking for? This helps us not only determine fit and what they'll do for us, but it also determines how they're going to fit in with our culture, but also what they want, what they're looking for, what they can bring to a team. They might have an idea of culture that they might have pulled from another place they've worked at that could really help your team. If you're suffering with, as we do in some culture issues, they could be that team player. They could be that person that boosts your culture and boosts your productivity. And that would be great. Another thing is what we should be asking. We ask, what are their hobbies? What do they do outside of work? We're looking at we're looking at what their schedule is like. That's really what we're trying to find out. But really, I want to see if we can apply their hobbies. If they're more of an artistic type, can we put them in more of a problem-solving role? Can they help us be more proactive and come up with creative? Maybe they can find something a little bit more in the marketing. They like those creative aspects. What if they're really into sports? They're really active. Maybe they want a job where they walk around a little more. Or if they're a coach or a captain, can they potentially have that position where they would be coaching someone or in that leadership? Can we use their hobbies, things that they enjoy doing, and apply it to their workplace? So they actually enjoy coming to work. Because we found out, people don't like going to work. Another thing we want to ask them, what is their dream job? Where do they want to be? We're looking at these low-skill positions as, this is just a stepping stone while they're in school, start their career. But no, how can we help them in this position? Give them the tools to get to their dream job. Because it'd be nice. It's also nice to find out someone has a dream job. They have that ambition. They have that drive. And it overall just helps, that drive increases your team aspects. So what are we doing wrong? We're interviewing people wrong at this point. And so it's no longer the company having all these resumes saying, wow, look at all these people that want to work for us. No, this is the candidate now. They have all these companies, look how many people want to hire me. So why, in keeping these quality candidates, how do we get them to choose us? And bringing back these doors, how do you become that yellow door? How do you stand out? And that'll definitely come from that first one-on-one interaction. And that'll stem from your interviewing skills. And finally, I think we should end more interviews on a high five. Because honestly, if you're thinking down low, aim high when looking for low skill jobs, or you're down low, or you just might be too slow. Thank you.